Watch out. Who was the man? What place is he at now? Having hastened away, shunning the place, where does he happen to be? He of all men the most insatiable. Look closely. Keep your eyes open for him. Make search in every place. He is one roaming about. That is what the old man is. And he is not native to the region. Otherwise he would not have made his entry into the grove not to be trodden on. The one that belongs to the indomitable maidens, whom we tremble to speak to. And when we pass them, we do so without a glance, without a sound, without a word, letting nothing escape our mouth but words of worshipful meditation. And now the tale is spread that someone has arrived who has reverence for nothing, and it is looking for him all over the holy district, that I have as yet not come to know where it is that he is abiding.
Here he is. It is I. My seeing comes to me through the speaking voice, as the saying has it.
The pity of it! The pity of it! How terrible to look at him! Terrible to listen to him!
Do not look upon me, I implore you, as one disdaining law.
Zeus, protector of mankind, who can that old man be?
To declare me to be in a state of happiness is indeed not the first thing to be said about my fate, you who are set over this land. I will make it plain to you. I should not go about in this place relying upon the eyes of another, nor would I, being tall in body, proceed leaning upon what is but small.
Woe over your eyes without sight, woe over you! Did you have this wretched life when you first came to be? That you are advanced in age one may easily gather. Yet so far as I am concerned, this is what I have to say. Do not add these curses to what else there is. Indeed, you exceed the bounds. However, I advise you that you should not come to fall in the valley where speaking is forbidden, in the valley which is full of grass, and where there is a mixing vessel full of water, honeyed floods running together into it. These, stranger persecuted by fate in everything, be on your guard against carefully. Change your position and depart, for there is a path of greater length prone to prove a hindrance in many ways. Do you hear me, you wanderer plagued by many hardships? If you will take any account of what I have spoken, move away from the place that must not be trodden on to a place where the law puts hindrance in no one's way. And then speak. Forward then, and refrain from utterance.
Daughter, what resolve is one here to come to?
Father, we must endeavour to fall in with what the citizens look upon as right, giving in to them, and in matters of duty, rendering obedience to them.
Take hold of me then.
I am already touching you.
Strangers, let no injustice be done to me. I have trusted you and changed my place.
Old man, no one will ever remove you from your seat against your will.
Is there any more?
You must go still further.
Still more?
Move on, my girl, for you can see the way.
Follow on. Follow, Father, by the limb deprived of the support of sight.
You, stranger in a strange land, summon up courage, you man of wretchedness, to hate what the city has learned to look upon as unlovely, and to worship what is dear to her.
Lead me on then, my child, now, that laying hold of godliness we may speak on the one side and listen on the other, and not engage in any conflict with necessity.
Here is the place outside the step. All rock as it is, do not bend the knee.
Is this right?
It is enough, as you know yourself.
May I sit down?
Bend down upon the top stone, crouching a little.
Father, this is my task. In quietness, step should be in tune with step.
Oh, woe is me! Woe is me!
Lean forward your aged body towards my loving hand.
Oh, the wretchedness of my malignant fate!
Wretched one, speak. Seeing that you are now at rest, who among mortals are you? How is it that you, the man beset by many troubles, are being led by the hand? What land would, on inquiry, declare to be your fatherland?
O strangers, I have been chased out of my city. Yet no,
Why, old man, do you give me such a rebuff?
do not inquire who I am, and do not pry any further.
What is the meaning of this?
Horrifying nature!
Speak up.
Child, woe is me! What am I to say?
Of what descent, tell us, stranger, are you on the father's side?
Woe is me! What am I to endure, my child?
Tell them, seeing that matters have come to extremes for you.
Well, then I shall, for no concealment is open to me.
You two are hesitating for a long time. Make haste.
Have you heard of a certain offspring of Laius,
The horror of it.
of the family of Labdacus,
In the name of Zeus.
of wretched Oedipus?
Is it you? Who are he?
Have no fear, whatever I may say.
Ah! Ah!
I, the ill-fated one.
Oh no!
Daughter, what will happen now, and that at once?
Depart, you two. A long way from this country.
And what do you propose to make of the promise you have given?
There comes to no man revenge inflicted by fate if what he does is take his revenge for what he has suffered. And deceit paid back by one for the deceits of another results in labour, not a benefit coming by way of requital. And as for you, you must once again leave this seat, departing from this region at once, and separating yourself from my country. You must hasten away so that you should not, against necessity, come into contact with my city.
You strangers, whose minds are filled with holy reverence, as for this aged father of mine, you have refused to suffer him when you heard his account of deeds done by him against his will. However, strangers, we beseech you, have pity on me, the wretched one, when I entreat you wholly on behalf of my father, and entreat you, not looking upon your eye with blind eyes, but as a woman of your own blood that has appeared, so that the wretched man should come to partake of holy reverence. For the reliance of us, the wretched ones, is upon you as though you were a god. Well then, proceed to action, and give your consent to our being the recipients of a graciousness by no means to be expected. Invoking whatever may be dear to you, we make entreaty, be it a child, a wife, some possession, or some god. Reflect upon the matter, and you will find that among mortals there is none who could, a god proceeding to action, make his escape in flight.
Let it be known to you, daughter of Oedipus, that to the same extent we have pity upon yourself and upon him, on account of the misfortune that has befallen you. Still, trembling at what the gods may do to us, we do not have the strength to utter anything beyond what, on this occasion, we have said to you.
Why? What benefit is there in high esteem, in a good repute, flowing on gently with no purpose served, people asserting Athens to be the most God-fearing of all cities, and that she alone will rescue the maltreated stranger, having at the same time the means of acting in his defence? And what use is all this to me, faced as I am by men, you I mean, first making me rise out of my place of shelter here, and then driving me away? And what is it you stand in need of? A mere word? Surely it is not a body, or the deeds I have done. For as regards these deeds, I have suffered them rather than done them. And if you stand in need to speak of my mother's concerns and of my father's, its being on that account that I cause you great alarm, this is a tale which is known inside out. Yet how does any of this make me bad by nature? The man who, when he was made to suffer, retaliated, the position thus being that, even though my action had been done without intent, even that would result in my being evil? Yet as things were, it was, knowing nothing, that I came where I came. While those through whom I suffered, those who sought to destroy me, did so in full knowledge of it all. And in consideration of these things, strangers, I turn to you in the name of the gods, begging you that, as you have made me rise up from my seat giving me shelter, so you should come to my rescue, and that you should not, professing to honour the gods, proceed next to make the gods be of no account, but instead come to cherish the belief that they have their eyes upon those who are God-fearing, having their eyes upon the impious as well, there never among mortals having been an unholy man making his escape. And let it be with the help of those gods that you refrain from throwing a veil over the nature of happy Athens, by way of acting as do the servants of unholy deeds. On the contrary, as you have received the suppliant plighting your word, so come to my rescue, granting me protection. And as your eyes falling upon my disfigured head do nothing to dishonour me, for I have come here, a man holy and God-fearing, and at the same time I am bringing with me something profitable for the citizens here. And when the master, whoever he may be, makes his appearance here, the man who is your leader, then, when you lend your ear to what is being said, you shall know everything. And in the meantime, do nothing by which you show yourself an evil man.
O man, there is every necessity to hold in great respect the suggestions that have come from you, your having put your case in words by no means trifling. And as for ourselves, it satisfies us wholly if the rulers of the land are fully informed about this matter.
And who is it, strangers, by whom dominion is held over this land?
It is in the city of his fathers that he lives, while a messenger, the very man who fetched us here, has been dispatched, and he is on the way to get hold of him.
Do you suppose that the request made to him by me, the blind man, will be held by him in any regard to cause him to come near to this place?
This is indeed my firm belief, and especially when he is made aware of what your name is.
Who, do you think, is he who will be sending word to him about this matter?
It is a long way, still it is but customary that words uttered by many travellers should fast be scattered, and when he hears these he will, be of good courage, make his appearance here. And indeed, O man, your name has spread far and wide, reaching everybody, and so even when there is some tardiness, he being asleep, he will, when he hears of you, make his way to this place with all speed.
Let him arrive then, a thing implying good fortune both for his own city and myself. And indeed, what man of real worth is there who is not disposed in a friendly way towards himself?
What in the name of Zeus am I to say? Where, father, has my mind betaken itself?
What is it, Antigone, my child?
I see a woman drawing near us, seated upon a colt, one coming from the Etna region, and upon her head, to protect her from the sun, she is wearing a bonnet which surrounds her face, one from Thessaly. What am I to say? Is it she? Is it not? I both affirm it and deny it, and I am at a loss what to say. Poor me. No, it is no other. She is beaming, and with her eyes she is beckoning to me, and that means nothing else than that it is Ismene's lovely head, and that of no other.
What is the meaning of what you have been saying, child?
That I am seeing your daughter, and my very own sister, and in no time at all shall we be able to recognize her by what her voice utters?